What do we think this news article is going to be about? You could even start from the point of, has anyone seen Paddington 2? Quite often we will have a hook, which will be something that our audience will really understand, so that Key Stage 2 audience will be able to relate to in some way, and then we'll be pulling out some bigger themes from that.
I think it's a really current, exciting resource that children can access. The fact it's online and that you can also print it is really useful, so that covers all bases. I love the format of it, the way that you keep the format going so that they've got the same headings and the way that the images are used. It's really predictable for children, which I think is really helpful. The way it's got a glossary really works with the English curriculum, and the fact that the reading's really current.
There's so many literacy skills that we have to cover these days, from reading in depth and inferring through to being able to pull together their own opinions or not and write factual elements, and the Day Explorer provides both sides of that argument. They can provide the facts, and it provides also opinions for children to debate, which again sharpens their understanding, which they can then transfer into their writing.
It's a really good resource for looking at inference skills for the children, getting them to read the arguments and use the text that's there to evidence what their views are, which is brilliant.
This news article is a citizenship article, so it will meet the specification for the national curriculum by talking about legislation around what British citizens can and cannot do, and what it means to be an illegal immigrant, and what the difference between an immigrant, a refugee and an illegal immigrant will be.
As a teacher, I find British values incredibly hard, and to know what to do with it and how to make it accessible for children. And our specials page has brought a very difficult topic into the children's world, especially with the Paddington Bear feature, which I particularly liked.
It's a really effective tool because it's such a hard concept for children and also for teachers to find resources that fit. And the way that you've done that with your articles, linking it to things that are relevant in children's lives, means that they can access it and understand it.
One of our school priorities is raising our reading attainment, and we've been looking at being able to pull out key points of texts, argue, and also to understand inference. All of the texts on the Day Explorer will allow you to do that.